Baker. Good practice today. It was good. Good to get outside. Great weather again before the weather came in, and so we had good work. Just improving. I think we're more and more consistent. We're putting together more and more consistent plays. So overall, pleased with where we're at right now. We got a good week and a half left.
Where the move? You said you were trying to space these out. Did you put them together because of the weather? Or
Yeah, just thought we're really beat up right now, and it's nice for a couple reasons. Get 3 days, being that we weren't practicing on Saturday anyway, and outside has been a little bit more kind to us as far as injuries and things like that. So it was a beautiful day, so we just wanted to get out and get it knocked out.
Are any of the injuries significant or anything that?
Some are just nagging injuries that hopefully by next Monday we can get some people back out there, and some sickness that's going on right now as well. But there's a few things that, as I mentioned, Kobe, significant. So
What is that?
He's got a high ankle sprain that required surgery.
And did you decide on Alex? Is he staying out or is he?
Alex had surgery as well. He went in and had his knee cleaned out a little bit. Just had a few pieces of leak. Actually, one piece of loose cartilage that was in there that was creating some swelling. That was actually good news that we found that and just clipped it out of there. He'll be fine. So good that it wasn't anything structurally.
Yesterday you talked about going to the draft with Bud. How big can a day like that be for the program and impact recruiting?
I hope it does a little bit. I think it will. Just the exposure that he's getting right now, and people seeing our recruits and our players at the draft and being first-round draft picks. It can only help.
Have you been in touch with any NFL teams about Bud, and do you have any idea where he may go?
I would have no idea to make a prediction, but I've been in touch with quite a few teams. There's quite a few teams coming through, quite a few head coaches, general managers, and there's a common theme. Everybody's saying, is he as good a kid as he appears? So he's done nothing but help himself, both on the field, off. He's done everything right. Very proud of him. So I think he's done nothing through these workouts and interviews except help himself.
Everybody knows how good of a person he is off the field and what he can do on the field. What are some NFL teams' concerns about his game and what it may translate to?
Yeah, I don't want to get into that. I mean, there's anytime you're, as you know, I guess everybody's very critical when you're spending that kind of money on first-round picks, but there's not a lot of concerns about him. I'll tell you that. I think people are very impressed with what he's doing.
Coach, I know the spring's a lot about fundamentals and do everything right. How comfortable are you with your guys in the base D, especially linebackers, knowing alignments?
Better, a lot better. I really like what we're doing defensively. We've added some wrinkles, and you're right. Certainly coming out of spring, you just want to see guys that can play, make plays, and be in the proper position. We're really improving. Certainly, we need to continue to build that depth. But I like our first-team backers. What they're doing. Ryan and Josh are much improved over a year ago.
The guys that sat out last year and just did a lot of observing, have you seen them pick up things pretty well, but just getting the extra reps?
Definitely. The redshirt year really helped quite a few of those guys, and both physically and mentally.
How's the offensive line coming together, and what are some of the biggest differences translating to Shannon's offense?
The offensive line's coming together good. I think difference-wise, I think the mentality is one thing I believe that's really different. Coach Shannon, Coach Dawson loves to run the ball. He wants to be physical, and that does nothing but help our team. It sets up big plays off play action, and it helps us defensively. So, I like the mentality of what we're doing in our offensive line. We're gaining more and more depth. Guys are moving around, playing some different positions, so we're getting there.
What about the kick returners this year? Is there any redshirt guys that are?
Yeah, we'll continue to work that. We need to continue to improve on that. Certainly on punt returns. Kick returns we kind of get there, but punt returns we need to continue to develop some guys. Weight loss.
You mentioned the linebackers and a lack of depth. Who's behind those guys? Who are some people that you're working with?
With the
the
linebackers,
linebackers,
well,
yeah.
Courtney, we're waiting on Courtney.
When are
know.
you supposed to know about that? I actually meant to ask.
I'm not sure, to be honest with you. Jordan Jones is doing a good job. Dorian Hendricks is getting some reps. So that's about it right now. We need to bring some guys in.
How are those running backs looking?
Oh, Nico's back now. He was out for a few days, but Nico's back and he looks really good.
With Dawson's with the new offense and trying to be more physical and running back and running more. How's that working with Boone and Cal?
Oh, good. I mean, we're running the ball very effective. Like I said, I just like what we're doing. I'm impressed with, from a defensive point of view, it feels like a lot of offense. And to them, it doesn't feel like a lot because they're relatively simple and do certain things out of certain sets, out of certain personnel groups. So it's really good for us. It's good for the defense. It's good for our team because it's creating a lot of looks for us that we need. And we start practice every day. Y'all probably saw that the first time I opened the practice up to you. You guys are waiting to see an offense throwing it around, and you see us under center with two backs in there just pounding the football. But that's how we start every practice, and that's just for a mentality. It's for the offense when everybody knows they need to run the ball to maybe kill clock or get a first down. And defensively, we need it just to learn how to play the run and be more physical. So we start every practice with about 14 plays of big sets of 21 personnel or 2 tight end sets, and we get physical and it's about 95% run, and we throw in a few boots and play actions off of that to again work with the defense when we see the traditional sets. So again, I'm impressed with the way our offense can do that and get under center and not be just a quarterback that can only take it from the gun. So we've been very comfortable with that. It's helped us.
Pat said the other day that a lot of people are talking about JoJo and Boone, but Mikel lost 15 to 20 pounds in the offseason. He looks like a different back. Have you seen that?
Yeah, absolutely. He looks really good. And we saw signs of that last year, the talent that he has and the vision for a big guy. He's very light on his feet. He looks, he's in much better shape, and it's only helped him. He's an impressive player, and he's looked really good.
Do you have enough receivers to sort of gauge where the offense is?
Yeah,
and where it's
that's
gonna...
hurting us a little bit. It is. We're just a little bit thin, and that's what happens, in spring, because you're coming off the fall and some post-fall surgeries that automatically put some guys out for the spring, and then you get a few in spring, and we just get a little bit thin. So that's not helping us too much. But I liked even with when we were at full strength in the spring. First couple practices, the first 5 or 6 days, I really liked what I saw. It's starting to hurt us a little bit now.
Very good.
All right, thank you.